Data from the 2010 census and the American Community Survey offer a wealth of information about the U.S. population and population trends. The U.S. Census Bureau and the Association of Hispanic Advertising Agencies co-sponsored a forum focused on the growing impact of Hispanics in the United States.
Not only has the Hispanic population grown in the last 10 years, but has actually been growing over the last 40 years.
The information is important to know the condition and well-being of the Latino population at various points in time.
The forum included presentations from Census Bureau staff, as well as a panel discussion featuring distinguished guests.
Since everything begins with census data, having that relationship and being able to host a forum and really talk to the people who are managing data is just amazing.
I was very pleased by this audience. They really got into the numbers, they asked informative questions, they wanted more.
What I always like to hear is from people who are on the ground to hear their stories about the way that culture is important. You can run the numbers, but this idea of the importance of culture and different segments of the Hispanic population operate differently in societies.
The meeting offered insights about the Hispanic community from data from the 2010 census and the American Community Survey.
And so instead of simply just talking about the percentage of Hispanics with a bachelor's degree or a percentage of Hispanics with a high school degree, what does it really mean in the future?
There are differences between the foreign-born Hispanic population and the native Hispanic population in various social and economic characteristics. But also there's a lot of diversity within the foreign-born Hispanic community.
We work a lot with local planning staff, local housing staff, local economic development professionals, and we talk with them about how to access and use census data for their businesses and for their community planning.
Reaching out to different communities is part of the Census Bureau's continuing goal to connect with the American public and offer insightful information.
I think outreach activities like this for the Census Bureau are important because it gives the Census Bureau a chance to reach out to other areas like marketing, like advertising, people that use our data, but they may not look at it in the exact same way that we do.
We actually had a number of representatives from the Latino community today, from agencies throughout the U.S. that were here to hear how the numbers from the census impact their community.
For us, the Census Bureau is a very important partner, not just today, but moving forward, because all of the data that we work with really comes from and is born out of census data.